Ty Records LOL. Marvel has the dumbest civilians in fiction.
I'm convinced that the civilians in Marvel are the dumbest in fiction, and nothing can convince me otherwise. I can't be the only one that questioned myself, how are these civilians real people? Spider-Man revealed his identity to Mary Jane after she just said she loves Peter Parker. And when he asked to marry her, her response was to outright jump off a skyscraper. And when he saved her, her response was, I wanted to see how much you really loved me. Whether he loves you or not, he's not gonna just let you die. And Spider-Man does this to 20 girls a day. This was the worst test ever. Next, these two civilians pulled up on a villain that is notorious for using people's blood to paint on walls. Muse the serial killer and said, hey, are you really him?
Are you serious, my brother? You don't see somebody out here painting on walls? Why would you ask? Just walk away. Mind your goddamn business. He might be right. Marvel might have the dumbest civilians.
Are you actually the Muse? And he's like, yeah, I just signed my name on this piece, didn't I? I would never take credit for someone else's work. That's a crime. And instead of calling the police as he's active,
they took a picture with a blood demon. He draws pictures with blood.
And instead of calling the police as he's actively using someone's blood to paint on the wall or just running for their lives, they ask for a picture. And fun fact, they definitely didn't make it home that night.
I can wait, what does it say? I can make you beautiful. Why did they take a picture with the guy? Like, were they fans?
In the animated Spider-Man show, Spider-Man had 3 bullies pull up on him and try to punch him, and in slow motion, he quadruple flipped over them, then hit a Spider-Man pose. And for some odd reason, nobody said, hey yo, I think this goofy Spider-Man. And this one I'm about to say might be the worst one of all. Remember the comic where 9/11 just happened and heroes along with Spider-Man pulled up devastated? Well, if you didn't know, some villains pulled up sad who've arguably done worse, and 2 of them were ore farming. Doom pulled up crying for some reason as if we didn't see him use Human Torch's heart as his fireplace in Fortnite. Magneto's standing there like he wouldn't be the biggest help of all.
Hold on, bro. Ain't no way Magneto out here ore farming, bro. Help them!
Magneto's standing there like he wouldn't be the biggest help of all. Spider-Man struggling to hold up a metal pillar, and guess who specializes in that department? And Juggernaut, you're not slick either. I see you back there. And don't even get me started on how they treat mutants. Marvel just has a bunch of idiots.
Now that is true. That is very true.
So here's an update on the Citra animatronic named Nosy. Remember the animatronic that's supposed to be almost 10 feet tall by the time it's done? Well, the battle's leaning more towards the good guy's side now because we have Iron Man now being built, and he said he's willing to stop Citra once and for all. We had 20 games and 2 movies to know this is a bad idea.
There's someone out there that's making a real life animatronic? How I didn't know about this? And why are they doing that? That's like bringing ghosts to real life. That's like, yo, you know what? I want to make a Casper.
And yet we have people trying to make Terminator animatronics to fight Nosy? This guy said, it's all good, guys. I have a plan.
That's Godzilla. That's Mecha Godzilla. What is happening on the internet, bro?
Mother, that's Godzilla. You have a death wish for all of us. Citra just gave us an update on Nosy, and they're adding echolocation to the thing.
Why?
Now we know there's no hiding from this thing. It's gonna find you whether you like it or not. People are already making emergency broadcasts on what to do, but it's funny how only the legs are created now and the world doesn't know how long we're going to last.
Can we just stop the development, bro? Why are we doing this? I'm not understanding. Why are we doing this? There's no reason to continue that project. Bowling animations in 2025. Oh.
There's too many of them. What are we gonna do?
What?
Strike!
Do y'all know what happens after that? Anakin kills all those children. There will be no other Jedi after Anakin Skywalker. I think that was what happened. I'm not gonna lie. I did not watch a single Star Wars movie. He got me with that bullshit, bro.
If there were one person here to put their hand out and help Goku, who would it be? First of all, let's get the demons out the way. If you said Janemba, you must not know that the only time he's reaching out his hand towards Goku is to deal a fatal attack on his monkey ass. Now, if you said Z Broly, you should have been in that same pod that his father was in when he was squished and mangled like Play-Doh and thrown into that comet. We're talking about a man that held a grudge for over 30 years, all because Goku was a baby crying. I hope that all of us are intelligent enough to know that
You better had not said boo, bro. I don't even know that's a real sentence, but just know if you said boo, we're gonna have to slap the shit out of you. I'm just gonna like something gotta happen to you, bro.
are intelligent enough to know that Boo doesn't know what lending a helping hand even means. Kid Boo is no way, shape, or form helping Goku unless it's black. Goku Black could have been blown up that Earth, but was torturing everybody on there for like a year because they were affiliated with Goku. You think a guy who's willing to stab himself through the back to stab Goku is helping Goku? Who birthed you?
That is very valid. Do you know how much hatred you have to stab yourself, inflict pain upon yourself to hurt another individual?
The other guy who's 100% not helping Goku up here is King Piccolo. Let's not forget what he said to everybody when he was about to take over the whole planet. He said, we're gonna start by unaliving all of the police because they don't let us do what we want. And here's the good part, theft, murder, and violence is all legal, guys. Woohoo! The only ones helping Goku up I can see is these three here. Jiren during the Tournament of Power wouldn't have helped Goku. He wasn't even helping his own team. It wasn't until he learned what trust and friendship was after the Tournament of Power.
Isn't he a captain though? You don't know trust and friendship? Is he not the captain of the Pride Troopers? He's ass. I'm not gonna lie, Jiren might be the worst person in Dragon Ball if you don't know what trust and friendship is
When he'll actually probably help Goku. Cell before his fight with Gohan was kind of a decently good guy. He did save the Earth from an asteroid and gave the humans a light show. This is the only version of Cell I see helping Goku. And of course, I think Frieza's helping Goku because she's done it before.
Frieza is a girl? He gotta be trolling, right? That has to be like an accidental thing or something, but he actually put the caption for it, so I'm confused.
Helping Goku because she's done it before. But then again, after going Black Frieza and knocking Vegeta and Goku out, he didn't help them up and just
All right, now he confusing me, bro. It was she, now it's he.
didn't help them up and just dipped. But who do you think is helping Goku? If I was there, I'm not helping him up. I'm getting my selfie and saying, I just soloed Goku!
He got a point, but nobody would believe you. It's Goku.
Yo, I want you to think of any fictional character right now. I'll wait.
We are
All right.
character.
Now, that character is gonna be hunting you down for a whole year straight. Are you surviving that? Who'd you pick?
I'm surviving. I'm definitely surviving, bro. I picked Edward Elric, and he's not gonna kill me. I'm not Scar. I'm nobody important. I can't even use alchemy. I'm good, bro. I'm safe.
A lot of you guys have been asking for my thoughts on the Absolute Universe, and what the is the Absolute Universe? Absolute Batman is supposed to be 6'6" and 250 pounds, but his villains look like demons from the deep dark of hell. This is Catwoman's design, and I seen Goofy saying, oh yeah, I want to be Batman so bad. Have you seen Bane? Bane's arm completely consumes and towers over this Batman. Now you're probably thinking just like Batman, it's that Venom making him this big. So Batman's like, come on, all I need is one leg to kick your butt, you juiced up. And Bane cuts him off saying, juiced up? My friend, I haven't even used that stuff yet. I know Batman's heart dropped down to his ass when he heard that. He even dropped down to his knees asking, what are you? And did I forget to mention that he can get bigger? In case you haven't noticed, that's where his face is.
Why is he that big?
In case you haven't noticed, that's where his face is. Next, looking over at Mr. Freeze, this looks like a damn skinwalker. Slenderman at its finest. You're telling me this demonic monstrosity is what Batman gotta deal with on a regular basis? And it gets worse. This is Killer Croc. Everybody's saying Godzilla. No, he built like Snake Road from Dragon Ball Z. It extends all the way back there. I ain't fighting no creature whose teeth goes all the way to their armpits. This thing's using deodorant and toothpaste in one area. He's a menace. And did I forget to mention this is Batman's friend slash pet?
Wait, Killer Croc? The crocodile is Batman's friend?
Now here's a look at absolute Poison Ivy. I know what you're thinking. Yeah, this is the same Poison Ivy. Ain't nothing beautiful about this one. And of course, the most notorious Batman villain showed up with dead baby armor. I'm not kidding.
What? What? I know I heard that wrong. I had to heard that wrong, right? My ears must be playing tricks on me or something.
Batman villain showed up with dead baby armor. I'm not kidding. And I'm not surprised. It's literally the Joker, but what I am surprised about, this one don't laugh.
Whoa. A Joker that doesn't laugh? That's some scary stuff, man. That means he's not on that laughing gas no more, bruh. He can do anything. That's why he got babies on him.
Clayface didn't get spared either. Batman's trying to escape Bane and accidentally steps on a floor of flesh with the dude's face saying, "It hurts so bad." And here's the icing on the cake. I found out there was an absolute Superman, so I'm like, okay, I want to see what Darkseid looked like. And turns out he's the one that made the bid. Turns out Darkseid changed a whole universe and made it so Batman and all the other Justice League members just are stripped of everything that gave them advantages. I got to do more videos on this, because what the?
I'm not gonna lie, that was fire. I never knew they made that. That's new? I might check it out, bro. I might check it out.
I didn't want to be.
Why was
this
I
way.
tagged in this?
I know what I'm doing. I know how horrific it is. Do I wish I never had a bite of crunchy?
He about to eat his friends and family, bro? Those are your comrades. What did that say? We are severely disappointed in your choices, Dad.
Whenever I toast crunch.
He's a serial killer. He's a serial killer. That's kind of fire. That's kind of fire, bro. They did a great job with this commercial. That's smart.
Good swirly, cinnadust covered bite. I can't hide who I am. And the truth is, I don't want to.
Oh, snap. They made a little spin-off series with bro. I love it. I love it, man. I want to see more stuff like that.
Lo and behold, Nintendo just confirmed that Peach has no love interest in Mario, and she just views him as a friend. All I gotta say is, who's surprised? She looked pretty happy in Mario Odyssey when Mario busted through the door and seen her getting married. She got kidnapped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24 times by Bowser and says, it's not all that bad. I actually don't mind flying around in his clown car.
Oh yeah, she going. She definitely going, bro. At this point, is it on purpose? Is she getting captured on purpose? She like that Bowser cock
in his clown car. In the first Paper Mario, she said, all right, Bowser, you big sweetie. And remember in Mario Sunshine when Bowser called her mommy? I see why she didn't deny it at all. Mario was standing there. People say that she's kissing Mario like she wants to be more than just friends, but gives the same treatment to Luigi too. Mario risks his life beating all these levels, and yet still can't escape the friend zone.
Dang, that's tough, bro. That's tough, man. Mario, just focus on smashing your bros. That's all you need, man.
So Megan and FNAF fans are going back and forth and beefing because she had to say this when asked if she'd survived Five Nights at Freddy's.
Freddy and the gang?
You bitch had a fucking interview? Ain't she a movie?
Freddy and the gang? Adorable. I'd spend 5 nights at Freddy's just to show them how a real animatronic handles business.
Wow.
Spoiler alert, I'd be the only one left standing.
No, you're not! Megan, who are you talking to? Because it better not be the Freddy Fazbear. Based off what we've seen from Megan, it's not too impressive compared to FNAF. Let's not forget she could barely take out one human. And one glass cup to the head had her knocked out for a whole minute. The animatronics in FNAF can deal with humans in just a second just by biting off their head. Megan could barely keep up when chasing that woman down the hall. If that was Foxy, she would have been mangled. I'm convinced Megan fans have just never played a game or just underestimate how strong these animatronics are. Megan will be ripped to shred. Then they'll do it again when she's dead. This
Wow.
is not even close.
Is that true, chat? Is that true? Let me read some of the comments, even though I can't read. It's all shits and giggles until Chica. Oh yeah, everybody agrees, bro. Damn.
About to train for the track, these bums look easy.
I'm not gonna lie, that hat is so fire. Let's be real, chat. If y'all can get me one, send it to my P.O. box.
For the track, these bums look easy. Who took this picture? Grug? If we're talking about who actually would win this race, Chigiri from Blue Lock might be fast, but you're playing football. How much speed could you possibly need? He's getting smoked by everyone there. A-Train's second to last. He's cool and all, but he'll have a heart attack trying to keep up with the last three. Quickster's in the top three and there's no debate. It doesn't matter how many times you slow down this scene, you'll never see him go to that mountain and back. He's so fast, he evaporated himself and was still talking. And this is all underwater. When it comes to Sonic versus Wally West, I've already made up my mind. Wally West the Flash really sat there and bragged about, I'm speed personified. Then Sonic burned past him and said, then I'm speed perfected.
Ooh. Ooh. That was aura. Okay, Sonic. Okay, little blue nigga, talk your shit. Talk your shit.
Asked him and said, then I'm speed perfected. He sat there and said, you know I can run at a picosecond, right? And Sonic said, oh, your speed can still be measured? Ref, do something, he's cooking him. Then he pulled up on the Flash's biggest op, Reverse Flash, to take an emerald back, blitzed him and took the emerald, replacing with the soda can, then said, oh, was that too fast? Let me do it again, don't blink this time. Used Chaos Control this time, blitzed him again and beat him up. I like the Flash and all, but Sega and DC got together and said, Sonic Solo!
You can't argue with facts. If that's real, then Sonic is the fastest. I was told in so many videos that Wally West was the fastest speedster. You guys were lying.
Who's winning, a George that gets too curious? Or Grug when winning rhymes with Grug? You may have had an idea, but curiosity sparked it. Even though he's a caveman, Grug can move massively faster than the speed of light because it rhymes with Grug. He can even take a huge tree the size of a planet falling on him. And even though it may not look like it, it sounds good because it rhymes with Grug.
What is happening? I'm not understanding what he's talking about. Is there a joke or something I'm missing? None of this rhymes with Grug. Does his power work when he says the word Grug? I'm not understanding, bro.
It sounds good because it rhymes with Grug. Not to mention he eats lightning strikes for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. But before man escaped the cave, there was ape in their DNA. George canonically had Einstein begging for his assistance. George's curiosity so powerful it created a supernova, which is strong enough to emit the same amount of energy the sun can in 10 billion years in just a couple seconds. He even cloned himself to clean his own mouth. He's the world's best scientist, doctor, and astronaut. And what's the point of an idea when George is curious of it?
So does George win? Who wins? I'ma just assume the monkey won. Curious George gets curious. George gets curious. George.
Cartoons are making a comeback. So the other day we found out that the big three and Steven Universe are coming back. Starting off with Adventure Time, which is not only getting a new movie, but also 2 spin-off shows. Adventure Time's already had like 3 spin-off series like Distant Lands, which focused on BMO, Stakes, which focused on Marceline, and Fiona and Cake. Regular show is coming back on Adult Swim this time, and will feature—
Wait, Adult Swim? Putting regular show on Adult Swim is actually smart. I can see that really working out well.
Back on Adult Swim this time, and will feature ideas from the creator that wasn't able to be aired on a kids channel. And since the series ended with them being adults,
they already had like little jokes here and there, bro. I can't wait to see what they about to do.
Since the series ended with them being adults, it only makes sense. Steven Universe is coming back with the new series called Lars of the Stars. Remember Lars, the character that was revived by Steven and then turned pink? The series will focus on him and his pirate crew, who will be uncovering the secrets of the fallen Gem Empire. And of course, as we all should know by now, Gumball is coming back as well. We are eating so good!
Gumball is the best Cartoon Network show of all time, and I mean that. all these spots look like he gonna take my butt. Let's just be real. I would pick 7. Yeah, I would pick 7, bro. That seemed like the safest option. He just nutted on the bed. No, that's nut. That's nut. I don't know what he did to the other 2 beds, but that one is for sure nut. He did. Bro, if you get sold by a fart, bro, you deserve to die. I'm not gonna lie. You really deserve everything that's coming to you. So far, I'm safe, chat. I'm safe. Oh, GG's in the chat, bruh. 2, you gone. Well, it seemed like number 5 was good. You know what I'm saying? I know I survived. I picked 7. It seemed like the smartest place, but 5, all he did was penetrate you and nut in you, bro. That seems like the easiest out of all of them. Everybody else died.
Characters that are filled with determination.
Okay.
Spidey.
Edward Elric. That is true. I'm glazing you. You know what I mean? You're my favorite character.
Mark? Steve. Okay, Aang. Clementine?
Clementine was up there? Oh, Clem all grown up. Okay. W list, bro. W list.
Clementine? So these beings have power that allows their souls to persist even after death?
That was Okaru? I can see that too. When it comes to protecting Momo Ayase, Brody has the most determination when it comes to protecting Momo Ayase.
Dogs reacting to their owners fainting. Oh, he's trying CPR. What a good dog. What is he doing? Nothing?
One of these dogs is definitely going to hump the owner. Let's be honest. I see it coming. Foreshadowing.
You're fired. You gonna play dead with her? You're fired.
This the hump dog.
Look at me. All these dogs. He's gonna eat her. He's up here. And he's using her as a chair.
Nah, the dog just aura farmed the owner. That's crazy, bro.
Chair.
I knew it. I knew it. One of the dogs was gonna be a humper. I know it, bro.
Hey, no.
That is it, bruh. That was Ty Records. If you guys want to see more stuff like this, let me know in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.